One day when I was little, I ran away and hid in a cave. That's where I met them.
They were blind, just like me, so we understood each other. I was able to learn earthbending, not just as a martial art, but as an extension of my senses. For them, the original earthbenders, it wasn't just about fighting. It was their way of interacting with the world.
The Boulder versus your champion, the Blind Bandit!
She can't really be blind. It's just part of her character, right?
I think she is.
I think she is going down!
The Boulder feels conflicted about fighting a young, blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
The Boulder's over his conflicted feelings, and now he's ready to bury you in a rock-a-latch.
Whenever you're ready, the Pebble.
It's on!
Your winner and still the champion, the Blind Bandit!
How did she do that?
She waited and listened. Get in your horse stance. I'm going to roll that boulder down at you. If you have the attitude of an earthbender, you'll stay in your stance and stop the rock. Like this.
Sorry, Toph, but are you sure this is really the best way to teach Aang earthbending?
I'm glad you said something. Actually, there is a better way. This way, you'll really have to sense the vibrations of the boulder to stop it. Thank you, Katara.
Yeah, thanks, Katara. I just panicked. I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. You blew it. You had a perfect stance and perfect form. But when it came right down to it, you didn't have the guts.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are sorry. If you're not tough enough to stop the rock, then you could at least give it the pleasure of smushing you instead of jumping out of the way like a jelly-boned wimp. Now, do you have what it takes to face that rock like an earthbender?
No, I don't think I do.
Aang, it's no big deal. You'll take a break and try earthbending again when you're ready. Besides, you still have a lot of waterbending to work on, okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, whatever. Go splash around until you feel better. Let me out of here so I can kick both your butts.
Quit your banging! You might think you're the greatest earthbender in the world, but even you can't bend metal.
Come on, metal fudge.
Woo! Toph, you rule.
It's another one of her tricks.
There's a giant hole in the box. How is that a trick?
It's not. It's the real deal.
split up and look for him.
I'm going with Zuko. What? Everyone else went on a life-changing field trip with Zuko. Now it's my turn.
I know I shouldn't complain. My parents gave me everything I ever asked for, but they never gave me the one thing that I really wanted, their love. You know what I mean?
Look, I know you had a rough childhood, but we should really focus on finding Aang.
This is the worst field trip ever.
Have I ever mentioned how sweet it is that you invented metal bending?
You could stand to mention it more.
My leg! Hang on, Toph!
Aye, aye, Captain.
My space sword! I don't think Boomerang is coming back, Toph! It looks like this is the end!
How did that happen? Did Boomerang come back?
No! Suki did!
What are you doing here, Aang? I told you, I have this under control.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't get involved. But if what those victims said is true, we're not dealing with a normal criminal.
Fine. Follow me, Twinkle Toes.
Tough. I'm 40 years old. You think you can stop with the nicknames?
Afraid not. It's over. You're under arrest, YAKONE.
What is Republic City coming to? Used to be a man could enjoy his lunch in peace. What's the big idea?
We have dozens of witnesses, YAKONE. We know what you are.
Take him away. What were you thinking? And what were you thinking? You two have put me in an impossible position.
You're mad at me? She's the one who was running around with criminals.
This is all your fault.
I was doing my job.
All right, enough! Here's what we're going to do. Sue, you need to leave the city as soon as possible.
What? Where am I supposed to go?
You'll go stay with your grandparents. Lin, give me the arrest report.
Mom, what are you doing? You can't cover this up. There were witnesses.
I'm the chief of police. I can't have a daughter in jail.
So once again, Sue gets to do whatever she wants, and there are no consequences.
This is our only option.
Feeling better?
Where am I? What happened?
Beats me. But if your avatar senses called you here, you should probably listen to them.
Wait, you recognize me?
In a manner of speaking. We were good friends in your previous life.
I can't believe it. Toph?
Nice to see you again, Twinkle Toes. Close your eyes. Clear your mind. And don't freak out like last time. Now, focus your energy. Find the metal. Let it move through your body. That fight is over. Release the fear.
We'll have to go in for a closer look.
Don't bother. All the prisoners have been moved.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
Grandma Toph!
You were only up to my waist the last time we were together.
Oh, man. I can't. This can't be happening.
What, do you have to pee or something?
No. Well, now, maybe. You're my hero. My name is Lin. I'm dating your granddaughter. I mean, kind of. I may have screwed that up, but that's why I'm here, and you're my hero. Oh, I said that. Can I have a hug, too?
What's up with him?
He's an actor. So, you already checked the city for Sue? How did you know she was captured?
I've been living in the swamp and keeping watch on Zaofu through the vines.
Sure, okay, makes sense.
By the time I got here, they were gone. I snooped around town and heard that they were taken away to some nearby prison camp.
Where would that be?
There's a factory and re-education facility not too far away.
How do you know that?
Bolin used to work for Kuvira.
How did you end up dating the kind of dipstick who works for Kuvira?
Used to.
It's not his silver tongue, I can tell you that.
Please tell me this attitude isn't hereditary.
I used to have an academy to train metal bending. Even blockheads like you can figure it out with the right instruction.
Yeah, you're a real sensitive instructor.
I did learn how to lava bend.
Really? It's a very rare ability. Maybe you do have some talent.
I can't believe you think I'm talented. That means so much to me coming from my hero.
Yeah, she's real encouraging.
Hey, I'm blind, not deaf.
So here's something I've always been curious about. Who's Lin's dad?
He was a guy named Kanto. Nice man, but it didn't really work out between us.
And... okay.
Lin, I can feel your enraged breathing from here. Just say what you have to say and let's get it over with.
Just get it over with? Yeah, let's not linger on the fact that I grew up without a dad. No need to get all touchy-feely about it. Just one of those things, right?
Hey, I forgave you for all your garbage a long time ago, and Sue and I worked things out. You're the only one who wants to hold on to this family drama nonsense for the rest of your life.
Forgave me for what? And not knowing my dad is nonsense to you? It was pretty important to me, and until now you would never even discuss it. You know, after Sue and I patched things up, I thought, maybe I should try to reach out to Mom. But now that we're together again, I remember why we stopped talking. You make me furious, and you don't even know why. And when I tell you, you don't care. Once we save Sue, you and I are finished.
If that's your decision and it makes you happy, then fine.
Thanks for coming to save us, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Chief. I'm sorry for what I said last night. I was just, you know.
Look, I know I wasn't a great mother, but one way or another, I ended up with two great kids. Good enough to risk my bony old butt for, anyway. If you can just find some way not to hate me, maybe that's enough. At least for me.
Me too.
You know, I never had any family except for my brother until a few years ago, and reuniting with them made me realize how special it is.
Ah, enough! Enjoy the ride back to the city with the gum flapper here.